Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel and another episode here on Alma, Missouri. So we're in the shop again. I think this is the second episode in a row that we started in the shop. But my question for you last episode was if we should add in the advanced maintenance mod, and I didn't really get a ton of feedback in that one, but I just kind of went ahead and added it. We'll try it out for a little bit and we'll see how it goes, but we've had Bobby in here most of the day doing work on the tractor, so we do have the pallet here that you need for this mod. We had a inspection. We inspected it. That took an hour, and now we need to come into here, and usually you start the engine, but maintenance mod, so it's Control J. Because it has already been started. Because the maintenance has already been started. Oh, okay. So it just inspected it and now it's doing the maintenance? I want to say, is that what? Control J. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe that's how it goes, but I guess we'll wait for the moment. I thought it did the inspection already. It's only supposed to do an hour inspection and then we're supposed to be able to start the maintenance, but maybe it just starts the maintenance automatically? I don't know. I'm not sure. So we'll wait on that, I guess, for a little bit. We are having some... The paint is showing on the old tractor, that is for sure. Or at least the wear, not the paint. The paint is gone, but we gotta get some hay over to one of these pens I saw. So I think it is the... Yes, it's the small pasture. So we gotta get some hay in there. Just go and give them a hay bale quick. We're really not doing much. We got all the field sprayed with herbicide, so we have no more weeds. I did add these tarps in here because I did notice we were starting to lose some FPS. Hay bale, we just need one. Just makes it easier. With so many bales, we really don't have that many bales, but I have found it really does help out. I just wish these bales would spawn right side up. I don't know what the deal is that they always have to be stacked this way. I don't know why they can't just be on their sides, but whatever. It is what it is, I guess. So, just kind of one of those things that does drive me nuts a little bit. Because I've never seen anybody handle a bale on their side like this. So, whatever, it is what it is. We'll pop into this pasture. We do definitely need to trim these trees at some point. Or at least the branches on this tree. Those need to be cut back. If we ever back up a trailer into here or something to sell any cows off, we are going to be scraping those branches with the top of the roof, or scraping the roof with the top of the branches, I guess is how you really would want to say it. But close that up. We'll get this tractor parked back away. Honestly, that is pretty much it. That's all we've done today. It's just work on some maintenance on the tractor. We'll see how long that's going to be down for. And come July 3, hopefully we can get this. Hopefully this tractor is back up and running because it was really low. It was really low on the maintenance bar, so we did have to get it done, or else we probably would start spraying fertilizer now. If we take a look at our precision farming, we did put nitrogen down. We really need to buy soil samples again for these fields. We haven't purchased any samples since we bought these fields, so that I think these were one of the originals, so we do need to, because I feel like the nitrogen level on this was not accurate. So we actually might end up going back and spraying those again. But we need money for that, so we need to sell crop off, which is June 3. We are going to be selling our crop off. We'll be spraying. We'll probably start getting into some hay in. So we're going to start getting busy here late June, early July. Because then July is also wheat harvest season. So we got to get going into that too. So it's going to be a busy month. So kind of the calm before the storm here. That's why we really wanted to get this tractor serviced. Hopefully that ends up being okay and it's not like bugging out or something. But honestly, I'm probably going to go inside, do some paperwork, and we'll probably just catch you guys here in the next month. Oh, we did mow too, which I think before this video comes out, there should be a little mowing short that I put out. I did record it, so the farm needed it. We really needed it because it was this long. Oh, here on this side, probably should take the trimmer to some of these spots, but we'll catch you in the next month. Alrighty, so July 3, about 8:22 a.m. We got the case hooked up to the auger. We got some prime prices right now. We're about $1,000 over the maximum value. Obviously, it's not the maximum value, but it's time to sell. So, our very nice case combine right there. Can't wait to use that. We'll hook up to the big wagons. We are going to be hauling all of our beans out. There's going to be no beans left after we get done hauling these, because we are going to make, or hopefully make, all sorts of money. Should make about $194,000 according to time-saving stock check. There we go. That one. So we're going to be selling these beans on the other, not like the main grain sell point. We're going to be selling them on the train. That is the max value. They're actually pretty close, but I've noticed that we don't get precision farming bonus from the like grain sell point, which is weird. I don't understand why that is, but we do get it when we sell at any other sell point. So I figure let's just get that extra few $1,000s from the precision farming bonus, and we'll use the train. You know, it's like costs like $1,000, so we'll make plenty to cover that cost. When we sell in large quantities, I don't really have any issue using the train because we can just run it one time and be good. Because we pretty much haul up there and it just like stores it in there, and then we're able to haul it out one big load. There we go. Put the covers on. Oof, this tractor is also very, very damaged. I didn't even realize that. What in the world? So we have some maintenance that we need to do. Maybe we shouldn't have added that mod in until maybe the winter time, because we're going to need these tractors. The John Deere is still down. I don't really know how long that's going to take. I still can't move it. It still says it's still in maintenance, but I don't know how to check how long it's going to be down for. So if it starts getting screwy, starts screwing stuff, we'll take it out until maybe the winter time, and then when we have a little bit more time to mess with it, we'll mess with it then. So I kind of like the idea of using it, because we actually, it makes you think a little bit. You actually need to, you know, plan ahead a little bit. Luckily, we have a second tractor that can handle all the jobs that the 8110 can do. Well, not all of them, but at least this job can handle it. Can handle hauling grain. Or beans, I suppose. I say, why aren't we getting our weight? We need to get a bigger scale up here at the elevator. So we'll be selling at this one. But they like you to pull around the back side of the bins first. And then pull through, so you're not going to be just pulling right through. Come out of the bin. Sometimes when it's busy up here, it's a real backup. They do a good job getting guys through. Just pulling back into the yard now. When we sell up at the like train pit there, it doesn't give you the money, you know, automatically, obviously, because like I said, it does just kind of store the crop until we can load it into the train and stuff. So that is kind of like a negative sometimes, I feel like, because it does just, you know, as the day goes on, the prices kind of go down or they fluctuate. So it might be different by the time that you actually get all your crop hauled up there. So that's kind of the negative to that, I guess. If it's really a negative, I mean, it's not going to be a ton, but you know, in this challenge, I feel like it's every bushel counts, every penny counts, really. But this is our second trip. We should have all of this unloaded now. At least I think. Yeah, perfect. Good deal. Good deal. So we'll head back up to the elevator, get this one dumped, and then we'll get the train and load that in and get the beans sold so we can get some money in our bank account once again. So as this unloads, we actually had the train called. This one's near finished unloading, actually, so we can actually hop into this train and start loading it up. You know, just thinking ahead. 86,000 liters of soybeans coming in. Which is, we'll see in a second, in bushels, how many bushels that is. That is 2,461.6 bushels. Good stuff. Good stuff. I really hope we had all the... I hope all the beans were like unloaded from the wagon in the bin there. There's the corn. Still haven't changed the crop texture, so it's kind of patchy. I know. I'm a slacker. But the weeds are gone, so that's good. All the weeds are gone. I sure would love to have this big old field. That is going to be a big old field to harvest. We'll get there one day. I promise you that. We will get there. I probably shouldn't have just promised you that, but I think we will. Every time we hop back on the save, I'm not on it all the time like I used to be, obviously, because I'm only doing one video, but I feel like when I actually am on it recording, it is a lot of fun. So, there's still plenty of life left in this series. There's Rev's farm. Our good buddy Rev's farm over there. You want to sell? Yes. So, we had made $195,000 plus $6,000 for the environmental score for a grand total of like about $201,000. So that's pretty cool. I'm happy with that. It's gonna be some nice money. So we're gonna probably have to, now that we have some money, I'll call up the agronomist. See if we can get them out, take some soil samples, at least those fields that we already fertilized and probably the ones that we are going to fertilize. We also need to get the case, the new combine, a grain head at least for now, and then a corn head at some point as well. You're going to be able to knock this weed out in no time flat with 2 combines, which who knows if we'll actually end up running 2 combines, because I've still not yet to bring anybody on board, so we only have myself, Bobby, and Bill. So we need to get one more guy around soon. So I need to do some recruiting, see if anybody's available that wants to come join the operation as a seasonal worker. So we'll see. Definitely gonna need it now that we have 2 combines. Just popped back in the truck. Still in June 3. But we got our 25-foot head for the new case combine. Should fit very nicely on that combine. And it should have plenty of power behind it, seeing as we can run a 25-footer with the 9510. We should be able to run a 25-footer with, what is this, a 2360 or something like that? Is that what it is? Man, I don't even know the number. Oh, jeez. Car's coming. Should have waited. Alright, we're all sharing the road here, fella. Peace. But yeah, this should do us very nicely. Figured we should probably get a move on with getting a new head, because we're going to be harvesting in the next day. So we probably would be a good idea to get this hooked up to the combine, make sure everything's going and stuff. So it's probably what we'll be doing the rest of the day. Bobby is still working on the 8110. There was a lot of damages. It said 5 damages or something like that with the mod, which I don't exactly know what that means, but it just is the amount of time it takes. But it just feels like a whole in-game day plus maybe for 5 damages would be okay, but I honestly don't know. Oh, I was right. It is a 2366. Look at me. Look at me with my case knowledge. I don't know the model numbers nearly as good as like deer, but this is a nice combine. We do need to get some GPS installed on it. We might be running a no GPS for wheat harvest, unless we can come up with something. But there we go. Heads on. Hydraulic line's hooked up. Let's just see if it fires up. Oh, we gotta unfold the header first. Okay. She's running. She's looking good too. Look at that. Look at me with my deer hat and the red combine. I think I look pretty good in red, don't you think? I think red fits me pretty well. So honestly, we probably can just leave the head on, because we are going to be first harvesting the field, the closest field probably. So this one, all the weeds are dead, as you can see. This field, so we can probably just road it. There's very, very minimal traffic that ever drives down this road, so this will be our first field. I'm curious where the barley is at. See, this barley, there's oats. I think it's oats, right? Yeah, it's oats. Oats are pretty much ready to go too, so I wasn't sure if we would have to wait another month. July, September? Yeah, I wasn't sure if we'd be in September until we could harvest the oats, but looks like they'll be ready to go. So the spring oats are good, but now that I'm just rambling on, I'm waffling on, we'll catch you in July 3. Hopefully we have maintenance done on the tractor that we can utilize the 8110. That would be nice, because we do need to get the corn sprayed with fertilizer. We'll see, but I'll see you in July. Alright, good morning guys. It is July 1. We are into the busy season. So, this morning, as you can see, we got the 8110 done with repairs. It did just take a while. I don't know, I just exited the game and then came back in, and it allowed me to do different stuff, like, so I then could start repairing the damages. There was 5 damages, we only repaired 3, so that's why our damage bar, as you can see, is not full, because if we repaired all 5, it would have taken us into today, so we didn't want to do that, because we needed this tractor for spraying. We did do a trade-in, and we bought another tractor. So we did trade in our tracked 9T machine there, and we traded it in for this 9330. I just feel like it was a better fit for us right now. It's a good tractor, got some good tires on it, about 240 horsepower. You can see we got ag leader installed on it. We got a scale now for the grain cart, which is going to be nice, so we know what we're loading out into the wagons, so we're not going to be overweight. I think eventually, once we get a bigger planter, a 16 or a 24 row, this will be powerful enough to pull those planters as well, and I think that's what we'll end up doing with this. So it is a really nice tractor. I think it's going to be really versatile for us, because the tracked machine just wasn't. I just didn't know what else to do with it. This can still do tillage if we need it to. I just feel like it can do more than what the 9T could do. So yeah, I'm happy with this change. We also, we'll just walk over here. It's a little bit of an update. We were busy off camera. We got our skid steer back. I was watching back a video, just trying to figure out something from a long time ago that I remembered, and I saw that we had the skid steer, and I remember when I was messing with mods, this got left out or it got like moved to a different folder. I was like, we never actually like sold the skid steer, so I just put it back in the farm. But Bobby has gotten the new combine, new to us combine, hooked up with Green Star, so it's gonna be really nice. We're just using the old box there, because it is older machines older John Deeres aren't even compatible with Green Star most of the time, so you got to get all this like extra equipment and all that kind of stuff. But we got her fixed up with a 3000 series globe, and then the old box, because really all we need to do is just run a GPS line. So it's not super important, I guess. Right now we're not like, none of our equipment has like the newer Green Star, so it's not gonna affect anything. Just running that old box and stuff, so I am happy with it as long as it goes straight and I don't have to steer it. So that is what we've been doing. It's we put up a few signs in here, which I think I did before in the last recording, but I didn't really show you. So just put up some decorative signs inside the shop. So yeah, but we got to get some corn sprayed. We're just gonna start right here. Yeah. No, we're gonna start. Where are we gonna start? Should probably have thought about these things before we started recording. So we only have 25%. So I think we're actually gonna go spray these 2 fields up here. pH is good. Nitrogen is non-existent, so these are gonna need it. Hopefully this 25% fertilizer will do the trick. It should. But those 2 tractors look really nice sitting next to each other, don't they? That's gonna be nice. I'm excited to use that one. It's got a really nice engine sound on it too, so I'm gonna fill this up quick. We need to unfold these signs as well. There we go. Get those unfolded again. So we'll get filled up. I'll meet you down the field and we'll start spraying. So this corn is much taller than you would really want it to be with the kind of sprayer that we have. Probably the ideal thing would have been to get the co-op to come out with one of their self-propelled sprayers that have a much higher height on it, but that's alright. I was going off, or based off of the field by the house, and that's a 1 growth stage less than these ones, so it is not as tall. These fields are another growth stage, so yeah, we should have definitely sprayed these fields last month when they were a little bit shorter, but that's alright. We'll make do. We'll probably need one of the guys to come up and give us or bring a pallet of fertilizer. We're not doing a very good job of staying on the field. We are going to need some more fertilizer. Luckily, the shop is right next door to this field, so we'll have them run up there quick, grab us a pallet, and we'll get refilled. Should have plenty to finish off the 2 fields with just 1 more pallet, I would think. So I don't know if you guys are aware of this, but like when you actually fertilize and like fill a sprayer up, like 95% of what's actually in the tank is just water, and then the rest is like your chemical jug or whatever. And like, so on this sprayer, this is like actually these 2 tanks are where you would like actually mix the chemical in, and then it would kind of go into the tank and kind of become your fertilizer, right? So I thought using maybe this thing instead of the fertilizer pallet would be a little bit better of an idea for this type of thing, because we have like our mixing tanks there, so we could use the jugs. And I mean, honestly, whatever this is, I don't really know what that is. Looks like some sort of solid stuff, but we could use the jug, pour it in here, and maybe whatever the solid stuff is, mix them in, and go into the tank like that. But yeah, most of the time it's just water. So the large majority of what is actually in your fertilizer sprayer is water. So, but yeah, just wanted to show you that. So that's kind of a cool little feature on this mod that is included. So, because a lot of the time, if you don't have like a, you know, like you see those big Fiber Dash trailers where they have the mixing tools and stuff on the trailer, like built into the trailer, it'll do that. But when you have a sprayer, or if you don't even have a spray trailer like us, you can use these tanks on the sprayer to do that. So pretty cool. So all we did was just 1 pass down the middle and then this small sliver back. That was all we did for the rest of this field after we got filled up. So it goes quick. These 2 fields, they are quick hitters, especially with this big sprayer that we have. So I'm sure the next field will go just as quick, if I remember right. Alrighty, spraying is done. It's nearing 11 o'clock in the morning, so we are going to take a break on spraying for now. Gonna get that combine backed out because we need to get the extra fertilizer loaded up into the storage loft there, so the truck can pull the header down to the field. So we can just I believe that we can, with this like auto load loft, I think we can just back it in. I don't know if we have to actually like set it on the ground with a skid steer. Oh no, see, yeah, we can just back it in. It's pretty slick. Makes the job nice and quick, I suppose. So yeah, we gotta get the truck hooked back up to the head. And that combine looks slick with that green star sitting on the front. I like that. I like that look a lot. Shut this down for now. We did find some new help, which I'll introduce you to eventually when they're around and can help us. But so we are going to have 4 people available this year, which is good. But for now, we're just going to use one combine. We're just going to, because I want to just run the combine and not have to worry about the grain cart for now. So I'm just going to run the combine in this first field. I just want to see how it works. I think maybe we will end up firing up 2 combines for the next 2 fields. We'll see, but we'll see how long this takes us with just this one combine. But like I said, we're probably just going to take the head off here and just road it down because it is a pretty quick jog down in this next field. The head gets like stuck on the header trailer for some reason. I don't know why, but it does, unfortunately. Bobby is going to grab the grain cart, Bill's going to grab the wagons, and they're going to meet us down at the field. I love the sound on this combine as well, when we get up to high speed like that. It's got a nice grunty sound to it. I like that a lot. So, in real life, these tank flaps extensions would actually be like a manual extension. And they aren't hydraulic or anything like that, so they wouldn't just fold out like this. You'd have to unfold them manually. But obviously, that's kind of hard to simulate in Farm Sim, so we'll get in here. We are going to be dropping straw. Got some nice crop destruction going on with the wheat stubble. It's very nice. I like that a lot. Raise the reel up a bit. It doesn't need to be that low. Nice crop here. I'm just gonna try to ignore the amount of bushels that we're getting. It's kind of painful sometimes. So at like 200 bushel for wheat, that's a lot of wheat. It's a very high yielding field for wheat, but you guys get it. It's just how the game is. That's alright, we'll roll with it. Looking good, feeling good in the new combine. It's a nice, very nice combine in here. I like the interior a lot. Got a nice air suspension seat. You can see, kind of bouncing up and down, little command. The whole thing moves up and down. It's nice. AH yield monitor up there. We can track our yields and how the field's doing and stuff. Alrighty, so we ended up switching roles here. Once the other guys got down to the field, we switched roles. I came over here, got some stuff around at the farm, and they are running right now. Bill and Bobby are. So we're getting this combine out. I figured after doing the first headland, it just was like, we might as well just get into it. I am going to road this combine down there with the head and get it hooked up here. Get it attached. There we go. Probably should turn the truck off quick. I'm gonna move it out of the way actually. So Bobby is running the new case combine right now. Bill's running the grain cart. We got the wagons down there as well. We might actually have to hook up the pickup truck to one of the old Parker wagons, possibly, depending on if we can keep up or not, but I think we should be able to. The farm is not very far away, so we should definitely be able to keep up. So we'll get this down there to the field, and we'll start getting into some double combine action. And away we go. We're cutting our first pass through the field. Loving it. Loving the machines in the field right now. Just good looking machines. That tractor on the grain cart is going to be a really, really nice fit there. The Courseplay course, however, I wanted to do 2 headlands, but it only was allowing me to do 1. So like 2 headlands with 2 combines would be 4 headlands. So we'll see how that goes. If it's going to get hairy or not with these combines. We know Courseplay, they like to do the backy-uppy thing a lot. Oh, look at that. They did it. Good deal. Happy about that. Oh, shoot. So this guy, we do not have this guy dropping a swath, so we need to make sure that we're putting straw swath on for him. Alright, so we hopped out on the turn there to get into position to run the grain cart. As we all know, it's just a better position for me to be in to handle logistics and stuff like that. So we're going to be running this new 9330 on the grain cart. Alright, so we're going to unload the case quick. And this case needs a longer unload pipe. Oh, jeez. I didn't think this was going to be an issue for unloading, but it is looking like it is going to be a tough one. Or a tight one, at least. You got to get it over quite a bit with this cart. That should be good. Now we wait. The deer, get under his unload auger now, should fill us right up. We'll have to pull these wagons into the field to get them turned around as well. They're out on the road right now, and it's much harder to turn around full wagons than it is to turn them around while they're empty. So alrighty, so we are full now. We'll run over here quick. Hopefully we won't get in the way of these guys. Probably will be in the way. But 2 combines goes pretty quick. I mean, it's 50 foot at a time, so 2 25-foot heads, you know, might be even better off than a single 40. So, just takes more manpower and more monies to pay these employees, you know, to do their things. So, yes, we are a 3-man crew. Our new worker is not here at the moment, but they will be available this fall. So, we're probably going to go the rest of this spring harvest with just the 3-man crew that we're used to, and then in the fall we'll be running 4. We'll wait for the combines to move so we're not in the way. And then we'll swing around. We'll get unloaded. Probably just be doing this video, or this episode, okay, if I could talk, we'll be doing this field to finish off the episode, since we have been going quite a bit on this episode. And then next episode we'll finish off our grain harvest, or midsummer harvest. Curious if we'll be able to fit all of this in just one wagon, or one trip. It's very possible. Very possible. And then if we somehow got the truck down here with 1 Parker, because if we are over, it's only going to be by a little. So if we got the truck down, we might be able to just to do 1 load there. That'd be nice, instead of filling just a little bit and then going and dumping again. So yeah, that would be nice. But we should be able to get all wheat harvest done today. Obviously it won't all be in one video, but we should be able to get it all done in this day of July 1, and we'll probably come back July 2, do the oats, and then we gotta do some more fertilizer sprayings, which we'll probably do July 2 in the morning while we wait for the crops to dry off. And then we gotta get into some haying, so that's probably the plan for next episode. We gotta get into a position where we're gonna unload these guys, so I'm gonna turn around Wait for him at the end, and then I'll pick him up here once he gets turned around. Then we got to get some straw baling done too, because we're gonna have a lot of straw that we're gonna be selling off. I would love to get a building up that we could store straw in. That would be really nice. I'd really like to be able to do that instead of keeping it outside the whole time. Both of these fellas are waiting on me, so we'll pick up red here first. Then we'll come back for green. I love it. I love having the green combine and the red combine at the same time. I think it's awesome. We need to fold this pipe in. We're about to touch tips there. Nobody wants to be touching tips like that. Nobody wants to break their pipe. No way. Doesn't sound like a good time at all. Get whipped around here before he can, hopefully. Without running in, ran over some crop. Unfortunate. We'll get him going. Yeah, this deer definitely has a little bit of a longer auger on it. Much nicer for unloading. The case is, it's a bit tight. So, this deer, we can run about 6 miles an hour. The case only runs about 4. The deer definitely performs a little bit better in it, but honestly, if we have to run at 4 miles an hour, we run at 4 miles an hour. We're still going to get it done quicker than what we had before. So, and it was a good deal on that combine, so I am definitely not complaining right now. We are probably going to fill these right about up here, but we're going to keep sticking around until we can get the grain cart full. Must have much higher yields here at this end of the field or something. I just feel like we didn't do nearly as much and we already have a full grain cart. But definitely 2 combines keeps you busy, makes it a little bit more fun, doesn't it? Way more fun to watch too. But yeah, I mean, what's left in this field, I can't imagine that it will be more than what the grain cart can hold. We'll unload him just to make sure that he's going to be able to finish up. I'm going to have one of these guys come back and clean this up a bit. Love the scale here on this tractor. That is really nice. We'll turn this guy at the end. Get him unloaded. See what we'll be at. We should be good to go. So we'll get these guys moved over to the other field, and then we're gonna take the wagons up to the farm. We'll get those unloaded into the bins while these guys do their thing. They'll probably get started without me, which is alright. Yeah, so I think that's going to be it for the episode, guys. We'll catch you in the next video. Looking forward to finishing up wheat harvest and oat harvest. Then we are getting closer to the fall extravaganza of corn and beans. So thank you guys for watching. Sorry this last part was so scatterbrained. A little bit of a busy. I got a lot of different phone calls while I was trying to record this, so it's kind of going to be all over the place. It's just trying to piece it together. It just, yeah. So thank you to the YouTube channel members. You guys are awesome. Thank you for all the support lately on the channel. Thanks for hanging. Thanks for watching. Hit the like button. Subscribe if you haven't. Catch you in the next one.